I'm Darren Page from Headset to Business, and welcome to one of our headset reviews. This is the Jabra GN9120, also called GN9120. This is definitely one of the best-selling headsets in the world. It's been out for quite a few years now in various guises and different variants. But the fact that it's still out in the same design shows that it was truly inspirational when it first came out, and still is today. And it's been adapted in various ways over the last few years to incorporate some of the more modern technologies like EHS. If you haven't heard of EHS before, it stands for Electronic Hook Switch, which is the ability to remotely answer a call while you're away from your desk. But that only works on certain types of phones. You need to check your phone model first and your manufacturer to see if your phone is an EHS version. But don't despair if you have, say, like a BT Versatility V8, which is quite an old phone now, but that doesn't have EHS. But you can still use this headset, the standard version of it, with any commercial analog or system phone. There's no problem with that, but you would have to use a handset lifter which lifts the actual receiver in order to make the call. But the lifters videos are also on the Headsets for Business YouTube channel, so please have a look at those as well. Okay, back to the GN9120. It has three wearer positions, around the neck, over the head as I've got it here. I prefer it in this particular way. Very, very simple design, very sleek, very lightweight, extremely lightweight in fact, to be honest. Very comfortable to wear, so you're happy to use that, wear it all day long. It really, some headsets can be a little bit heavy, and you do feel like after a while they wear you down, but this particular case is they're really good quality headsets. There's it's like a lot of the headsets these days. You just basically snap off which band you want and put, like, that's the ear clip around the ear. So there's something for everybody there, wearer positions. Okay, the biggest pluses, I think, of the GN9120 have to be the range and the battery life. You've got and talk time. You've got 150 meters, and it is a good 150 meters. Some manufacturers say that, and then it turns out to be a lot less. In this particular case, it is 150 meters. So if you've got a large open plan office and you need to be 10 desks down, this headset won't fail you. Battery life, well, the talk times, is 12 hours on this. Most of them are around 6 to 8 hours. In this particular case, on the 9120, you've got 12 hours talk time, so ideal for call centers, for receptionists, and for any kind of administration role where you need to be truly hands-free while you're on a call. And of course, if you've got this version, which is the 9120 EHS, and you've got an EHS enabled phone, I know this one isn't, but if you have, you can be 10 desks down, you hear a beep beep in your ear, you just press the answer button there and the call comes through. When you finish, you press it again and it closes the call. Again, as I said, there are two ways of doing it. There's the EHS version, and there's also the lifter version. Again, please check the other videos on lifters to see how they work. This is more a review of the actual headset. You have volume control. You have secure communication. The digital reception on these is excellent, and it is secured. They have acoustic shock protection, which essentially only means that if there's any spike in volume, sudden spike in volume, which could potentially damage hearing, there is a protection circuit that closes it down and keeps the actual volume level to a minimum. It's got a 2-year warranty, which is standard with the Jabra products, and is an extremely good quality headset. A lot of the modern sort of cheaper end headsets will only last a couple of years, and that's usually price driven and component quality. These, we have people who ring us up and say, I've had a 9120 for 5 years, and it's starting to go now. Well, 5 years for a commercial headset being used every day is fantastic. So they've had more than their money's worth. Cost price, retail price on these is around £179, around £180 for the basic variant. The EHS version, it goes up to £199. It's also worth pointing out, if you are going to use the EHS version, you will need another lead, a DHSG lead or a HHC lead, which essentially just fits from the phone to the headset. The other thing, I just quickly, a lot of people say, well, how do wireless headsets, are they attached to the phone? So I'll just quickly show you. All it does is it creates a loop between the phone. If you've noticed, if I take the receiver off this phone, it's actually not attached to the phone, it's attached to the bottom of the base station and charger on the headset. Okay, and then from where the curly cord used to go in the receiver, that comes out and is plugged into the charger as well, the base station. So you actually create a loop between the wireless base station and the phone. So that's how they connect. A lot of people ask us about that. A couple of other misconceptions. Wireless headsets, a lot of people now, because of Bluetooth technology, automatically think that these are Bluetooth headsets. They're not. They're DECT headsets. Easiest way to describe DECT is if you have a cordless phone at home, like this particular, or in the office obviously, then that uses a DECT signal as well, so you can be at the bottom of the garden and still talk to people, or upstairs or wherever you are in your house. It's the same principle. It uses DECT technology to connect to the phone, which is why you have 150 meters, and most modern, certainly the small Bluetooth headsets now, they are getting better, but they still have quite a small range. So anyway, that's the Jabra GN9120 wireless headset. There is a 2-ear version of it, the Duo, in both EHS and non-EHS versions as well. To be fair, those are very rarely sold. It always tends to be, probably 90% of the business tends to be the monaural or 1-ear versions like this. So don't forget, you've got your 3 wearer positions, you've got great battery life, you've got 12 hours talk time, you've got acoustic shock protection, you've got a really good quality headset, which I'd thoroughly recommend. So that's Darren Page from Headsets for Business, and speak to you soon. Thanks for watching.